On Saturday, President Trump and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth denied the U.S. was responsible for the bombing of the girls' school.
Pause. Listen to him lie. Let's watch him lie.
Spoke to reporters aboard Air Force One.
Did the United States bomb a girls' elementary school in southern Iran on the first day of the war and kill 175 people?
In my opinion, based on what I've seen, that was done by Iran.
Is that true, Mr. Hegseth? It was Iran who did that?
We're certainly investigating.
Still investigating.
Pause. So they not on one accord. The president said it was Iran that did it. Then Hegseth, the Secretary of War, he come behind him and say, well, we were definitely investigating it. So which one is it? Was it Iran or was it not Iran?
Look at the face. Look at the face. Look, he like mad as hell. Like this dude didn't say what I said.
Right.
The hell.
Now watch. I want you to see, and when you see the face, all of you gonna say, "Damn, that's that face." All of you have seen white people make this face. Go back a few seconds.
Based on what I've seen,
watch Hegseth after he get done
Iran.
talking. Watch this.
Is that true, Mr. Hegseth? It was Iran who did that?
We're certainly investigating.
Still investigating.
But the only side that targets civilians is Iran.
Pause. Look. I just lied. Y'all all done seen that face from white folks. And they lying through their teeth. You know they lying. He was like, yeah, only Iran is the only one that kills civilians. So Israel and America ain't been dropping bombs and killing civilians?
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 6 and verse 9.
Go ahead.
And when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of God.
Go ahead.
And for the testimony which they held. And they cried with a loud voice, saying, How long, O Lord, holy and true, dost thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth?
So when the fifth seal was opened, that's when John saw the souls that had been martyred for Christ. Go ahead.
And white robes were given unto every one of them.
And he saw them get immortality. Read.
And it was said unto them that they should rest yet for a little season.
Go ahead.
Unto their fellow servants also, and their brethren.
And their brothers.
That should be killed as they were.
As they were. So that means there's another sect of Israelites that got to get martyred for Christ. That's what they're saying right there. He said you got to rest until your fellow servants, meaning they're going to teach what they teach, and your brethren, meaning they're going to be Israelites too. That's the two things. They're going to teach the same doctrine the apostles taught, which is Israel only, and they're going to be Israelites themselves.
That's right.
Go ahead.
That should be killed as they were.
Read.
Should be fulfilled.
They got to be fulfilled. Go ahead.
And I beheld when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair.
Whoa. It said, and I want to get too far ahead of me. I wasn't paying attention. I got to seeing some messages. So, and I beheld when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood. Go back real quick to the Tehran when they bombed Tehran and hit that oil plant.
And it's
Look at
crazy that Christians believe in hell.
This is what we reading in the Bible, but that one, the one we reading in the Bible right there, that ain't happened yet. That's when that sixth seal is open. The martyrdom has to happen first before the great destruction happens. Right. So what we're seeing right now is the fulfillment of Bible prophecy, 2 Ezra 15, various other scriptures, a little bit of Isaiah 14. But this stuff takes time. When we read stuff in the Bible, it don't all happen at one time, even though it's two sentences or it's two verses back to back. There's time. Bishop always taught us there's time in there. But we're showing you Bible prophecy is coming to pass. What you got, Mitch?
Can I get Isaiah 13:4?
Yeah.
I tell you what, we seeing a whole lot of blown to smithereens going on around here. For real.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 13 and verse 4.
Read.
The noise of a multitude in the mountains.
Go ahead.
Like as of a great people.
Uh-huh.
A tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together.
Go ahead.
The Lord of hosts mustereth the host of the battle.
That's what's going on right now. The Lord of hosts is mustering up the battle. All these wars is going on right now. It's just leading up to the big time show. Okay, the Lord is pulling the strings, and he's setting things up for his second return. Because when he returns, it's going to be nuclear war. These right here are just missiles and bombs is going on. It ain't that nuclear fallout yet, but the Lord has set things up for that to happen.
Yeah, and it's coming. Go to the next video. So we have to make sure that you understand that this ain't the time yet. It ain't happened yet. The big dog. There's some other stuff that has to take place. Jacob's trouble got to take place, but we got to seal the remnant that's out here. We still got work we got to do, but never sleep. Never sleep. Go ahead. Look at this, y'all.
Whoa, did you see that?
Saw
That
this.
was fast.
Look at that.
That looked.
Oh, look how you run. Listen to that song. Shake it. I don't know what. Ah!
Go to the next one. Them the big dogs right there. And they got them. It's a lot of countries they got them, but they got them. Go to the next video. Not that one. Yeah, right there. I think we shown this already. Show it again. Next one. Yeah, look at that. Drone. This ain't no game. Next one. Next one. Yep. Keep going. That's in Dubai.
शमशेर भाई और भी एक हैं
Damn.
अल्लाहु अकबर अल्लाहु अकबर अल्लाहु अकबर अल्लाहु अकबर अल्लाहु अकबर अल्लाहु अकबर.
That ain't working.
शमशेर भाई
Hey, skip down real quick to the sister that's stuck over there in Dubai. You played yourself. Yeah, her right there. So stuck in Dubai. Woman calls for Trump's help. Please get me home. Says she been stuck there since February 24th. Go to the video where she played.
Hey y'all, as you know, I'm the girl that decided to spend her 30th birthday in Dubai, and I'm coming on here very humbly, asking my president to just seize it. I'm an American taxpaying citizen.
Pause it. She says she asking Trump to cease the war. Black folks don't. This? Black folks, they stupid. She over there celebrating her birthday and got caught in the middle of war. Now she can't make it home. Now she said, if anybody see this, please send it to Trump. Trump ain't helping you. What's wrong with you? Who raised you? You understand? You over there getting a dump taken on you. Because that's what they go over there for. Them black women go to Dubai. Them let them Arab men take a dump on them and piss on them. They call them Ghana slave queens, but it ain't just Ghanaian women that's doing this. Women in Babylon, they go over there and do it too. We got video. We can show you video evidence. Not of them getting a dump taken on them. That'd be nasty. But people saying like, yeah, that's what my homegirl go over there for. She come back, she got 40, 50 grand. They fly over there and they do that. They objectify or subjectify women. They treat women like crap. But y'all say the black man treat me wrong. Ain't no black man taking no dump on your chest or urinating on you. Black men don't do stupid stuff like that. Black men honor their women. You understand? A lot of us lost. You understand? But we getting ourselves together. But that right there, what happened to that sister? Now she's stuck over there talking about, please cease it. Nah, it don't work like that, sis. This Bible prophecy. That's why I said we need to be getting ourselves together. That's why 2 Peter 3 and verse 12 said, what person are you to be? And holy conversation.
The book of 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 12.
I ain't got that video. If you got it, yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah.
2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 12. Looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of God.
No, read 11.
Verse 11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons are ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
Right. It's going to come a day where these people going to not worry. They're not going to care about taking billions of lives. They're not going to care about that.
Right.
They're going to say, look, drop the real. Christ's going to make them drop the real nuke. And when they drop them, billions of people going to die on this earth. It's going to be a destruction like you've never seen. So we know that these things going to be dissolved. What it say?
Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons are ye to be?
What manner of person are ye to be?
In all holy conversation and godliness.
Give me that in Romans 7 and 12? In all holy conversation and godliness. What kind of person should you be, knowing that there's capabilities like what we're seeing right now on the earth, and them ain't even the big dogs?
Right.
Those missiles are nowhere near nuclear missiles. Read that.
The book of Romans.
What they hypersonic? What they call them? Hypersonic missiles?
Yes, sir.
That's little. That's play. Go ahead.
Romans chapter 7 and verse 12. Wherefore the law is holy, and the commandment holy, and just and good.
So the Bible says we supposed to be walking in holy conversation and godliness. We supposed to be discussing God's laws.
Right.
That's why when we get together, the brothers, we may go out and shoot pool. Man, it end up to a study session. We'll hit two. Hey, you read such in Romans chapter 9? I'll read such. Before you know it, people like, hey, y'all still using the pool table? Yeah, we ain't using it. You good. We over in the corner at the damn pool spot going over scriptures. Like, what do you think? We be in the hotel lobby going over scriptures. They be like, yo, who is all these dudes? Remember at men's conference?
Right.
Man, listen, the hotel lobby look like, man, it's about 500 of them down here. The whole lobby full of them. And they all standing in a circle. I don't know what's going on. Then you go to the middle of the circle, bishop right there going over the precepts. Deacon right there going over the precepts. You like, dang. You understand what I'm saying? That's holy conversation.
Right.
We trying to get ourselves together. What's godliness? Sirach 37:12. It said you should be in all holy conversation and godliness, knowing that these things going to be dissolved.
Right. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 37 and verse 12.
Yep.
But be continually with a godly man.
So if that sister was with a godly man, because she of maritable age, by this time she should be married to a godly man, but she over there celebrating her birthday. You understand? Stuck in Dubai. And don't hit me with that, oh, she went over there by herself. No. Stop the cap. Because I see another video, she had somebody in the background that was filming. You understand? So me and my friend, stop the crap. Come on, man. These women, man, I'm telling you, bro. Horse! Ha! Go ahead.
But be continually with a godly man, whom thou knowest, who keep the commandments of the Lord, whose mind is according to thy mind,
yep,
and will sorrow with thee if thou shalt miscarry.
Right. So the Bible said be continued with a godly man who you know to keep the commandments. So to be godly is to keep the commandments. What you about to say, Cal? Go ahead.
Y'all got the video? Yeah, just play that real quick. So this is what sisters oftentimes go over there for. Okay? We know what we talking about. Watch this.
Yeah.
Tell you them Dubai stories. What? So I had like a stripper friend. She will always go to Dubai. And when she come back I always love her going to Dubai, because when she come back from Dubai, she buying me hair. She getting my nails done. We going out to eat. I never knew girl they getting pissed on in Dubai, right? So I said, let me come to Dubai with you. She was like, I got to be honest with you. She was like, I get on and pissed on for like 20, 30K by different men. And different men do it, like, at one time.
No.
And then she would say it would be like a row of them, and it would be all of them doing it. It was like, she explained it to me, and that's why she would be on private jets.
So I'm showing. So what we say is real. Our women, remember the scripture said that there's nothing worse than a covetous man.
Right.
You love the money so bad you'll do some evil. But guess what? That's the same thing as the porn industry. Yep. Hey, I was thinking about the other day, I'm going to have to work on a class. You talking about the Epstein files. Did y'all forget about slavery? The Epstein files ain't got nothing on slavery, bro. Slavery was legal to human traffic and rape and hang and murder and castrate and decapitate It was legal to do that thing. They did it when they came out of church. So I mean, the Epstein files is the most horrific thing that happened. No, you forgot about slavery. And I ain't just talking about in America. I'm talking about all over the planet. All over the planet, our people have been through some stuff. That's why the Bible say there's no thing happen like what has happened unto Jerusalem. Hey, show me that thing you just pulled up, or Khalil. What that is you just pulled up. This is good because I remember we showed a class and it was talking about Iran ain't even using their best missiles. Yeah, pull it up.
Article reporting Iran used older missiles. Tehran Times reported that Iran intentionally used older generation missiles during attacks connected to the conflict with Israel.
Right. Think about it. They got all them old missiles just sitting in the vault. You might well use them.
Facts.
They ain't gonna use our new stuff. We got thousands of missiles just been sitting there for 20 years. Man, gonna use them joints. They let them fry too. Fry. They got a whole strategy. Oh, and then somebody wrote in the comments that the Iron Dome is working, but it's being overwhelmed because when they shoot one down, that missile turns into like 10 or 15 other missiles. Very smart. That's very smart to do. You understand? But the Bible said that would happen, so we need to be getting ourselves right as we see the time approaching. You understand? Go to the next one. What I had next in the queue. Yeah, give me that right there. Go back to second Esdras 15 and 30 again.
The book of Second Esdras.
Matter of fact, give me Jeremiah 50 and 45. Show that real quick, Drew. Look at this. Biggest attack of the decade. Go ahead, Drew.
The book is
No. Read that.
Biggest attack of the decade. Israel U.S. bombs Iran's biggest oil depot. Jaw-dropping visuals.
Right, look at that. Go to Isaiah 30. What is it? Where's the one with the scroll? What is it with the scroll? 34 and 5, maybe? Yeah. Isaiah 34 and 5. That's what you're seeing on the screen. But like I said, this ain't even the big dog. Read that for me.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 34 and verse 4. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. And all the hosts shall fall down as a leaf falleth from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree.
That's them stars falling from heaven. Go ahead.
For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, and upon the people of my curse to judge.
So them real missiles, them are reserved for Idumea. But what I'm showing you is, this is what the Bible talks about when it says scroll, like a scroll rolled together. That's what the heavens look like. That's what you're seeing. Go to the next one. Hey, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, hey, Cap, when they bombing those oil depots, a lot of people don't understand how oil refineries and oil depots operate. They store that. We talking about hundreds of thousands of gallons in silos, but also it's running through pipelines. So when it ignites, it's going somewhere else too and coming out and exploding and causing damage somewhere else.
Yep. And then that damage, it's like you said, it causes houses. It's up under houses, up under streets. It's up under schools. It's up under churches. It's up under mosques. It's up under all these different places. And people get caught up in it. Go ahead, Kat. You about to say something.
And they did that on purpose. But meanwhile, the black woman think Trump going to come over there and save her. He not thinking about you.
Right. He ain't thinking about you. Right. I pay taxes. How much you made last year? Let's calculate your taxes. Well, you paid $2,000 in tax? Shut up. Got 15 bands back. That's why she in Dubai. She got 15 bands. Anyway, go to that Democracy Now! Video real quick. Play this.
Welcome to Democracy Now!, democracynow.org, the War and Peace Report. I'm Amy Goodman. The United States and Israel are continuing to drop bombs and missiles across Iran, with hundreds of attacks reported in the last 24 hours alone. In Tehran, there were reports of massive explosions earlier today after Israeli attacks on fuel depots caused fires to burn for hours, spawning a thick cloud of toxic smoke over the city of 10 million people. As it rained oil rain. Many residents complained they had trouble breathing as black raindrops full of toxic chemicals fell across Tehran. Officials warn the precipitation
That's why Captain Josiah just said it was strategic. When you drop a bomb on an oil depot, you know the backlash from it. The initial explosion is just the beginning. It's the aftermath.
Right.
That it's the aftermath that come out, right? That's what it is.
You're absolutely right. You finna taint the water system. You finna taint everything out there.
Yep. Go back a few seconds. Watch this.
Many residents complained they had trouble breathing as black raindrops full of toxic chemicals fell across Tehran. Officials warn the precipitation contains toxic hydrocarbon compounds as well as sulfur and nitrogen oxides. The Iranian Red Crescent Society reports 10,000 civilian structures have been damaged across Iran in U.S. and Israeli strikes, including homes, schools, and almost 36 medical facilities. Among the dead are 175 people, the majority children, mainly girls, killed when bombs struck a school in the southern city of Minab on the first day of the U.S.-Israeli attacks. On Saturday, President Trump and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth denied the U.S. was responsible for the bombing of the girls' school.
Pause. Listen to him lie. Let's watch him lie.
Spoke to reporters aboard Air Force One.
Did the United States bomb a girls' elementary school in southern Iran on the first day of the war and kill 175 people?
In my opinion, based on what I've seen, that was done by Iran.
Is that true, Mr. Hegseth? It was Iran who did that?
We're certainly investigating.
Still investigating.
Pause. So they not on one accord. The president said it was Iran that did it. Then Hegseth, the Secretary of War, he come behind him and say, well, we were definitely investigating it. So which one is it? Was it Iran or was it not Iran?
Look at the face. Look at the face. Look, he like mad as hell. Like this dude didn't say what I said.
Right.
The hell.
Now watch. I want you to see, and when you see the face, all of you gonna say, "Damn, that's that face." All of you have seen white people make this face. Go back a few seconds. Just a few seconds.
Based on what I've seen,
watch
that was
Hegseth
done by
after he get done
Iran.
talking. Watch this.
Is that true, Mr. Hegseth? It was Iran who did that?
We're certainly investigating.
Still
But
investigating.
the only side that targets civilians is Iran.
Pause. Look. I just lied. Y'all all done seen that face from white folks. And they lying through their teeth. You know they lying. He was like, yeah, only Iran is the only one that kills civilians. So Israel and America ain't been dropping bombs and killing civilians? What about all those civilians that's getting killed from the oil depot and the toxic rain that's falling down from that? All the people who may not die today, but die in 3 years from the complications of that. Oh, but they don't bomb, they don't do nothing to civilians, though. You see how they lie? That's what I'm saying. Psalms 58. They liars. That's what they do. It's Satan.
Why you always lying?
Go ahead.
The book of Psalms 58 and verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
All they do is lie, brothers and sisters. We dealing with Satan. And Satan don't have to tell you the truth. He can look at you right in your face and lie to you because he know he has the power to do it. He practice craft. He think about these things at night, and then he wake up the next morning and say, hey, I got a great idea. You understand? Let's do this. Let's do that. He is a man of war. That's the way the Lord created him. He has war tactics. And one of his war tactics is deception. One of the psychological tactics Esau used is deception. Mm-hmm. He lure you to sleep. You think him making himself Jesus and making himself movie stars and making himself entertainers, all these different things, putting all this imagery of white people all over the world so you'll fall in love with them and you'll think that they're so great. You think that was all by design? No, that was a war tactic. Right. So when he do evil to you, you'll say, not the white man. Not Jesus. No way Jesus would do that. No, somebody else had to do it. No, you know what? It was Iran. It was Iran. Iran just watched America and Israel kill all their leaders, kill their children, kill their wives, destroy their damn livelihood. But they're going to take a bomb and blow up their own kids. Yeah, that's right. That's what Iran did. That's what they want you to believe. Go ahead.
Their poison is like the poison of a serpent.
Their poison is they lies. Go ahead.
They are like the death adder.
They like the then they don't hear. They lie, and then you say, "Well, that's not true," and they don't even hear you when you lie. When you correct them about lying, they don't hear you. Whatever. Go ahead.
They are like the deaf adder that stoppeth her ear.
Go ahead.
Which will not hearken to the voice of charmers.
She don't hearken to the voice of charmers. She don't give a damn. Go ahead.
Charming never so wisely.
Charming never so wisely. Watch this.
Break that.
No, don't. Yeah, break their teeth. Go ahead. Break their teeth.
Break their teeth, O God, in their mouth.
Go ahead.
Break out the great teeth of the young lions, O Lord.
Right. Go back to the video. Break their teeth, oh Lord, for their lies.
We think it was done by Iran.
But a New York Times investigation found direct video evidence contradicting Trump's claims. The video shows a U.S. Tomahawk missile damaged the school at the same time as a U.S. attack on an adjacent naval base operated by the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Meanwhile, top officials in Iran have pledged allegiance to Mujtaba Khamenei as the country's new supreme leader after the U.S.-Israeli coalition killed his father, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, in a February 28th airstrike. Khamenei's ascension to supreme leader came after President Trump warned if he, quote, doesn't get approval from us, he's not going to last long.
You hear this?
Unquote.
But pause. Listen. He breathed out threatenings. Ain't that a scripture that say that? He breathed out threatenings. Find that for me. He breathed out threatenings. He don't give a damn. He threatened. You understand? Hey, give me Jeremiah 50 and 45 real quick.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50 and verse 45.
Go ahead.
Therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord, that he hath taken against Babylon, and his purposes that he hath purposed against the land of the Chaldeans.
That's the land of the Chaldeans. That's Israel. Go ahead.
Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out.
The least of the flock is Amalek. Amalek gonna draw America into this war further. Go ahead.
Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them.
Right. So the Lord said, Amalek, because they have an allegiance to Amalek, they're going to be pulled further and further into this war. And America's already in it. That's what I'm saying. Over here in America, we need to be getting our minds right. Get prepared for what's to come. I'm telling you, give me the Tucker Carlson video.
Just read Genesis 15, as I have many times. And that land, I think it says, from the Nile to the Euphrates, which is, once again, basically the entire Middle East. So God gave that land to his people, the Jews, or he didn't. You're saying he did. What does that mean? Does Israel have the right to that land? Because you're appealing to Genesis.
Yeah.
You're saying that's the original deed.
It would be fine if they took it all.
Pause. You hear this? You hear what he said? Who that, Huckabee? He said, shoot. Is that Huckabee I'm looking at? I be forgetting. That's Mike Huckabee, right? You heard what he said? He said, look, it'd be fine to take it all. I don't give a damn. In other words, when he say take it, what do you mean take it? Does he mean go in with moving trucks and vans and just say, look, y'all, we're going to help y'all get out? He mean take it. He mean literally take it from them. Through bloodshed, through war, through apartheid. That's what he mean when he say that. Give me Revelation 2 and 9. So America going to get drawn further and further into this war because of, give me that image of Huckabee real quick. You ready? I want to look at this real quick. U.S. ambassador.
U.S. ambassador to Israel says that Israel could have all the land promised to Abraham.
Right, just take that. That's what they mean. Take it. Read that.
The book of Revelation, chapter 2 and verse 9.
Yep.
I know thy works and tribulation and poverty.
Go ahead.
But thou art rich.
Come on.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not,
Go ahead.
but are the synagogue of Satan.
Right. They say they Jews, but they not really the Jews. They the synagogue of Satan. That's what the Bible's telling you. These people are not the people of God. It says they lie. Read verse 9. Read chapter 3, verse 9.
The book of Revelations 3, verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie.
But do lie. They lie, y'all. They lie. They been lying. We've been exposing their lies. They're liars. Go ahead.
Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet.
I'm going to make them come and worship before thy feet, the Lord says. Read.
And to know that I have loved thee.
And to know that the Lord loved us. They've been lying about them being the people of God, which is what I was saying earlier. Everything that we know has been found on a foundation of a lie. Even modern Christianity is on the foundation of the lie. They say that them people over there in Israel is the Jews and that we not. Then you say, well, who are we? They say you Ham. You say, well, which one? They say, I don't know. You understand me? Like, this is why I'm saying everything that we've learned on this earth has been connected to this lie that they are the people of God. Get Revelation 13, I think it's 6. So they blaspheme God and his name and his tabernacle. Yeah.
The book of Revelation 13 and verse 6. And he opened his mouth in blasphemy against God to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle
and
them that dwell in heaven.
So how they blaspheme God's name? When they said they was the people of God. When they said they was the Israelites. Remember, Israel means a prince that has power with God. They said they was the Jews. They said that they was, what you got? You said Isaiah what? Read
63?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 63 and verse 15.
Somebody chime in on that while I get something.
Verse 18. The people of thy holiness have possessed it but a little while. Our adversaries have trodden down thy sanctuary. We are thine. Thou never bearest rule over them.
Read it one more time.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 63, verse 18. The people of thy holiness have possessed it but a little while. Our adversaries have...
Our what?
Our adversaries.
Our adversaries, the enemies,
have trodden down thy sanctuary.
Have taken over the sanctuary. Read on.
We are thine.
But we are thy people.
Thou never bearest rule over them.
What did God say?
Thou never bearest rule over them.
I thought God loved all nations.
Thou never bearest rule over them.
God never bare rule over them as a people. Go ahead.
They were not called by thy name.
They were never called the Israelites. Never. That's why they call themselves Israelis to this day. They know they're not the Israelites, the blood descendants of Abraham. They know that. You understand? Give me Revelation 2:9 real quick.
The book of Revelations.
Matter of fact, give me Ezekiel, appointed my land, that one. 36:30. Yeah, give me that one real quick.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 36, verse 5. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against all Idumea.
Idumea is a Greek and Roman name for Edom. EDOM. Go ahead.
Which have appointed my land.
Which did what?
Appointed my land into their possession.
God told you who did it right here. Idumea, the Edomites. Read on.
With the joy of all their heart, with despiteful minds, to cast it out for a prey.
To cast it out to a prey to their other brothers and sisters. So that's who did it right there. Idumea.
Right. All praise. Hey, go ahead. You about to say something? Go ahead.
Y'all go just back them up. Daniel 11 and 14 real quick.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 11 and verse 14.
Go ahead.
And in those times there shall many stand up against the king of the south.
That's going into Ptolemy. Go ahead.
Also the robbers of thy people.
That's what we're just going into. Revelations 2 and 9. Revelations 3 and 9. Those fake Jews over there, the Jewish people, those are the robbers of the Israelite. They have stolen our identity. Go ahead.
Shall exalt themselves.
They have exalted themselves. Go ahead.
To establish division.
That's what Mike Huckabee trying to do. That's what they've been doing. To establish the vision that they are the people of God. They are not the people of God. They are the children of Satan.
Right.
Go ahead.
But they shall fall.
But they shall fall.
Yep. Hey, now watch this. Y'all got the images I just posted? Show these images. So this right here, this is inside the catacombs in Naples, Italy. All right? This is inside the catacombs in Naples, Italy. The San Gennaro catacombs in Naples, Italy. I took this picture myself. Okay, with the permission of the person that was in there. Somebody said, you weren't supposed to take pictures. They gave us permission to take the pictures. That's supposed to be the Apostle Paul and a martyr. So Paul is Paul is on the left, and then that's one of the martyrs on the right. This is 5th century painting. What they look like? Them black folks. Those are black people. Go to the next image. Zoom in. The young man on the left side is a one of the martyrs of the early 1st and 2nd century church. And meeting him at the gates of heaven is the Apostle Peter. Black man with an afro. I took this picture. Duana, we took these pictures ourselves, didn't we? We took these pictures ourselves just last week. So we ain't got to make nothing up. We travel to these places. Go inside. Go to the next one. This right here is the Apostle Paul on one side and the Apostle John on the other side. What they look like. Black men. This is from the 5th century. Go to the next one. Zoom in. So these of course have taken a toll. But look at this. Who are these people? Who are these black people with afros in the catacombs in Naples, Italy? Go to the next one. That's me. And so I'm showing you that I was actually in there. Somebody might say, oh, yeah, you got it off the internet. Photoshop. No, I was there. Go inside. This is an image of Jesus Christ on the wall. Black man. Black man. Afro. Dark skin. Go to the next one. This inside the church that was connected to it. The Black Madonna. Black Mary and a black baby Jesus. Next one. And there you go. So we ain't making this up. We been there. So we say they stole our history and gave us false images. We actually put the resources together to go to these places so that we can help build our brothers and sisters that's over there and also get a chance to sightsee a little bit and uncover the history that they've been hiding from us. So we ain't got to lie. And you can look up what I just said. You can look that place up. But somebody might say, well, you ain't really go over there. That's a lie. Okay, well, that ain't, okay, whatever. Give me Ezekiel 7, verse 20.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 7 and verse 20. As for the beauty of his ornament, he set it in majesty, but they made the images of their abominations.
Right. And they made images of abominations. That's our people in sin. Go ahead.
And their detestable things therein. Therefore have I set it far from them.
Right. The Lord took us out the land. Go ahead.
And I will give it into the hands of the strangers for a prey, and to the wicked of the earth for a spoil, and they shall pollute it.
And that's why you see Jerusalem trodden down to the Gentiles until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. That's why you see that. Because since we sinned, the Lord allowed the wicked to now occupy our land. Right. Go ahead.
Verse 22, my face will I turn also from them, and they shall pollute my secret place. For the robbers shall enter into it and defile it.
That's what you just read. The robbers entered into the land of Israel and defiled it. Go ahead.
Make a chain, for the land is full of bloody crime.
So since we broke God's commandments, we went into captivity. Go ahead.
The city is full of violence.
And our city was full of violence. Go ahead.
Wherefore, I will bring the worst of the heathen, and they shall possess their houses. I will also make the pomp of the strong to cease.
Wait, whoa. Read that again, verse 24 from the top.
Verse 24. Wherefore, I will bring the worst of the heathen, and they shall possess their houses.
The worst of the heathen, and they shall possess their houses. They possess our land now, and they're doing much evil in our land. Go ahead.
I will also make the pomp of the strong to cease.
Watch this.
And their holy places shall be defiled.
And now what you see happening. Watch this.
Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none.
They said destruction coming, we're going to seek peace, and there shall be none. Watch this.
Mischief shall come upon mischief, and rumor shall be upon rumor.
Read.
Then shall they seek a vision of the prophet. But the law shall perish from the priest, and counsel from the ancients.
Go back to where we was at in Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 45 again.
The book of Jeremiah,
chapter 51 now. Go to Jeremiah 51, verse 12.
Yes, sir. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 51 and verse 12.
Go ahead.
Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon.
So America, get ready. That's what the Bible's saying. You better get your watch right. Go ahead.
Make the watch strong.
Make the watch strong. Watch your back. That's what he's saying. Watch your back. That's why you see all these airports shutting down. People trying to travel, they getting shut down from travel. We say, why all this happening? Why America on high alert? Because they know. You don't know because you ain't paying attention. Right. You think nothing will ever happen. But the Lord's showing you he's got capabilities that you've never seen. Go ahead.
Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon.
Read.
Make the watch strong. Set up the watchmen. Prepare the ambushes.
Go ahead.
For the Lord hath both devised and done that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon.
Watch this.
O thou that dwellest upon many waters, abundant in treasures.
That's a miracle. Read.
Thine end is come.
Your end is coming. Go ahead.
And the measure of thy covetousness.
And the measure of thy covetousness. Remember we read earlier that neither keep you at home. He always want to be in somebody else's business. He want their land. He want their government. He want their resources. The Lord said, nah, all of that, since you was covetous, since you was a liar, since you supported them people that said they was my people, I'm going to have them draw you into this war. Go ahead.
The Lord of hosts hath sworn by himself.
Go ahead.
Saying, surely I will fill thee with men, as with caterpillars.
That's going to be terrorist attacks. You're going to see a lot of those happening. Go ahead.
And they shall lift up a shout against thee.
And they're going to lift up a shout against you. Read.
He hath made the earth by his power. He hath established the world by his wisdom.
Read.
And hath stretched out the heaven by his understanding.
Right. Skip down to verse 25.
Verse 25.
Yep.
Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain.
That's a miracle. Read.
Saith the Lord, which destroyeth all the earth. And I will stretch out mine hand upon thee, and roll thee down from the rocks.
Go ahead.
And will make thee a burnt mountain.
The Lord said he going to make them a burnt mountain. A burnt mountain. Go ahead.
And they shall not take of thee a stone for a corner.
So this can't be ancient Babylon. Because ancient Babylon wasn't a burnt mountain. Go ahead.
Nor a stone for foundations, but thou shalt be desolate forever, saith the Lord.
The Lord said they're going to be desolate forever. Skip down to verse 28.
Verse 28. Prepare against her the nations with the kings of the Medes.
With the what?
Kings of the Medes.
Kings of the Medes. They coming. Go ahead.
The captains thereof, and all the rulers thereof, and all the land of his dominion.
Go ahead.
And the land shall tremble and sorrow. For every purpose of the Lord shall be performed against Babylon.
Against Babylon, read.
To make the land of Babylon a desolation.
To make the land of Babylon a desolation.
Without an inhabitant.
Without an inhabitant. So who is these Medes? Them Carmanians we were showing you earlier. They coming. You understand? It's going to be war. It ain't even got to where it's going to be. That's what we're trying to show you, brothers and sisters. It's not even gotten to where it's going to be. Go ahead.
The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holes. Their might have failed. They became as women.
So it's America going to be afraid. They became as women. Read.
They have burnt their dwelling places. Her bars are broken.
Her bars are broken. Go from there. Matthew, real quick. 24, 29.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24. And verse 29.
Go ahead.
Verse 29. Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened.
The sun be darkened.
And the moon shall not give her light.
So we saw earlier when they bombed that oil deposit how the sky was black. But that's not what this right here is talking about. This right here talking about something way more severe. You understand? A bomb, when this bomb hit, you're going to see nothing but blackness everywhere. Go ahead.
And the stars shall fall from heaven.
And what?
The stars shall fall from heaven.
I love it when a plan come together. Well, the stars shall fall from heaven. Damn it. Go ahead.
And the powers of the heavens shall be broken.
Damn. And the powers of the heavens shall be, what did I say, broken? You said broken? I say shaken.
Shall be shaken.
All right, shall be shaken. Because them weapons is coming. Go ahead.
And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn.
Go ahead.
And they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven.
Read.
With power and great glory.
With power and great glory. Go ahead.
And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet.
Read.
And they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of the heaven to the other.
So he going to gather the elect. The elect is the Israelites. The repentant Israelites, those that's keeping the commandments with faith in Christ. The Lord is going to send his son to redeem them. That's what's going to happen while all this destruction is taking place. So this is just the beginning. Brothers and sisters, we better be getting ourselves right. We better be getting our minds right because we get close. We closer than we've ever been. You understand? This is the time to prepare your hearts, to prepare your souls, to prepare your household. Get your mind right. Destruction is coming.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.